This has to be the weirdest shoe we've ever reviewed on this channel. Yo, what's good everyone? Thank you for tuning in to today's video. As you can see from the title, we are back again with yet another review. Now in today's review, we are going to be taking a look at what has to be the weirdest shoe we've ever reviewed on this channel. Not even joking. I'm really excited that you guys did come through for this one in particular, and if you haven't already, please feel free to smash that subscribe button. Also, do make sure the bell notification is switched on so you never miss a video. If you do enjoy this video, a big thumbs up definitely goes a long way in helping getting more people interacting with the channel. And if you do want to reach out to me outside of YouTube, you will be able to find me most active on Instagram under ACS Sneakers. And now all the formalities are out of the way, sit back, relax, and let's go ahead and dive straight into this video. So first things first, just like we always do, let's just take a quick look at the shoebox. I mean, just look at the shoebox. Absolutely incredible. Salehe Bembury never disappoints, and this box is incredible. It is honestly like a work of art. Hopefully you will be able to see this clearly if I can get this to focus properly. Now across the front of the box we do have the word Yurt along with a yurt, which I do believe is actually a tent, which is what you can see here. Very nice touch. Now on this side of the box you do have more yurts along with the Salehe Bembury branding as well, if that's focusing and you can see that. And then on this side of the box we do also have a national park in America. I'm not exactly sure the exact national park that is based off, so if you know that, do let me know in the comment section down below. And then on this side of the box we do have Peace Be the Journey, and we do also have some New Balance and Salehe Bembury branding again. Really nice touches. If we do take a quick look at the label, which reads, it's just a UK 9.5, and if you have ever bought anything from End, you will be able to recognise that extra tag that's on there as well. Now, I didn't actually know this until I actually opened up the box. Of course, how are you going to know this unless you've actually opened up the box? But we do also have some branding on the inside as well, or some design details. So just throwing this round, we do also have what I believe is like an animated character to represent Salehe Bembury himself, but I could be wrong on that. So do let me know if you know exactly what this is, again, in the comment section down below. As much a review for you, as much as it is for me, and this is definitely a first for me. But underneath that, we do have the Salehe Bembury tissue paper as well, and underneath that, here we have the kicks. So now just go ahead and dive straight into the video. So without any further ado, in hand we have the New Balance Salehe Bembury 574 in the Yurt colorway. Now, as I was saying in the intro, this has to be the weirdest shoe we've ever reviewed on this channel. We've reviewed a few interesting / questionable shoes, I must say. But this one definitely piqued my interest. Now, because this is definitely a first for me in terms of this style of shoe, I did do a little bit of research to kind of try and understand a little bit more about the shoe. And doing that research did help me see that this is actually part of a wider release, and it is being released as part of a universal communications pack. Now, there were some claws, there were some shoes, and the two colorways in particular, so there's a grey colorway, and there's this one, the Yurt colorway. This one just piqued my interest the most, and this was the one that I really wanted to get my hands on. Now, the shoe itself is actually based off of both hiking and outdoors, whilst also taking some internal inspiration from some other New Balance silhouettes, like the 990 V3, as well as some other silhouettes as well. So there's honestly a lot going on with this shoe. There are so many different things that we do need to touch on, so I don't want to make this any longer than it needs to be. So just diving straight into this one, starting out with the upper of the shoe to begin with. Now, the upper on this shoe does use a wide variation of both colours as well as materials to actually make up the upper on this shoe. So if we start out with the toe box to begin with, now at the base we do have this really nice thick blue mesh material, which has then been overlaid with these burgundy leather hits on either side of the toe. I do also believe that this is 3M as well, so if you like reflective sneakers, very nice touch indeed. And then wrapping all the way around the toe, we do have this shaggy olive coloured suede material. Very nice, very thick, and very high quality in my opinion. And then on the medial side of the toe box, we do have this burgundy dimple leather material. Like the suede that we just touched on, the quality of leather does feel really nice and really premium as well. As we do work our way further back the upper on this shoe, again, like what we saw wrapping around the toe box, we do have more of that really nice premium shaggy olive coloured suede material. Now in the middle of the midfoot on both the lateral and medial sides, we do have that olive coloured N for New Balance branding, and wrapping right the way around the edges of that New Balance branding, we do have a nice pop of colour colour with this little hit of red. A really nice touch indeed. As we do continue to work our way further back the upper, we do have some more overlays. So like what we saw on the toe box, we do have some more of that burgundy leather around the ankle collar. Making up the ankle collar itself, we have more of that thick blue mesh material, as well as the Salehe Bembury branding on the lateral side. Now as we work our way onto the heel, wrapping into the heel itself, we have more of that olive suede. The most eye-catching detail on this shoe definitely has to be the heel of the shoe itself. For those of you that don't know and are maybe just tuning into this video to get some more information, the heel of this shoe does have a fully functional whistle. Now I would love to try it, but to be honest, I'm not even fully committed to keeping this shoe in the personal collection, so that's why you do have this protective seal on there. I suppose if you're out hiking and you get lost or you get hurt, having a whistle on hand or on foot, see what I did there? Definitely can't be a bad thing. And I mean, this is a conversation starter if you've ever seen one. I mean, just look at it. But then making up the rest of the heel, just to touch on, underneath the whistle we do have the gum TPU heel clip for extra durability and support. But as we then just work our way back into the middle of the shoe, we do get more olive hits on these flat shoelaces. Now the laces themselves do sit atop more of that suede material as well as some nylon material on the tongue, and as we work our way up the laces to the top of the tongue itself, we do have this white patch with the New Balance Yurt 574 branding. Now as we work our way onto the inside of the shoe, we get this really nice pop of colour with this reddish orange sock liner. I think it's made out of like a nylon material, very nicely padded and does feel really nice on foot. And then working our way onto the insoles, you just get a pretty basic insole with the New Balance Salehe Bembury branding. Now the midsole itself is actually double stacked and does actually use a couple different types of materials in there. Now for the most part, the midsole has been done using Absorb, but as you will also be able to see on the close-up, these little pods actually are done using Absorb SBS. In addition to that, on the bottom layer of the midsole, we do also have roll bar tech as well. So this midsole is chunky and is jam-packed full of tech. And to be honest, the minute I tried these on feet, I was blown away. These are very, very comfortable, at least to me. You know, I really preferably prefer like 90s tech because that's just what I'm used to. So I like a lot of Air Maxes and Jordans and things like that. And when it comes to like this new technology, sometimes it's a big win. Sometimes I don't really appreciate it. But for me, given that this is, like I've already mentioned, a first for me, the midsole, it's chunky, it feels great on foot, and I think a lot of people, if you were trying this out for the first time, are going to be really impressed with it. And as we do work our way underfoot, we do get a pretty standard all black rubber outsole, a little bit of speckling in there to add a little bit of something different. Underneath the midfoot, we do have that roll bar tech again with the New Balance branding. And to finish off, we do have that red New Balance branding just underneath the heel. Now, in terms of like the overall sizing, when it comes to New Balance, I always aim to go a half a size up. It just works best for me. I'm a wide footer, so I'm a UK size 9 in more shoes like Nike and Jordans. But when it comes to the New Balance, no matter what the model is, half a size up is generally my go-to. So if you are looking to pick these up for yourself and you are a wide footer like me, I would definitely suggest to go at least a half a size up. If you do have the opportunity to actually try the shoe before buying, for obvious reasons, that's going to be even better. And other than that, we've pretty much wrapped up everything that's worth mentioning on this shoe. So if we now just go ahead and just wrap up this video. So just to wrap up this video, in terms of my overall opinion on the shoe itself, to give these a rating, I'm going to say for me, this is easily an 8 out of 10. I really didn't think I'd like the shoe as much as I actually do. It's interesting, it's a conversation starter, it's bright but also neutral. There's a lot to love about this shoe. What I can say with an absolute certainty is the quality of craftsmanship as well as the quality of materials is exceptional. This shoe comes in at about £140 retail, so it does come in at a slightly lower price point to a lot of other models by New Balance that are becoming popular. But for £140, I mean seriously, I cannot stress enough how good the quality of materials are, how comfortable the shoe is, and honestly, even though it's so funky looking, I think I might actually keep these, to be completely honest. I really wasn't expecting to like this shoe half as much as I actually do. I really would love to hear what your guys' opinions are as well. Do you like these or did you completely pass on it? Do let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you have stuck around to this point in the video, just like I always say, I want to say a massive thank you. If you haven't already, please feel free to smash that subscribe button. Also, do make sure the bell notification is switched on so you never miss a video. And I hope to see you all again in the next one.